guys, I'm here on another video. In this video, I'm just going to be kind of telling you a story in a way, but in a way it's not. I'm going to be talking about my inventory and because recently, not that long ago, I didn't upload as much. Well, this past week I didn't really upload at all either. But it was like a couple weeks span where I didn't upload. But I was still playing Counter-Strike, still doing stuff with skins, and I ended up getting some and losing some. I'm going to explain what happened with all this, but I'm going to start at the beginning, the very beginning, with everything I got for people that haven't watched those case openings. So let's just start there. Okay, well, I didn't really say this, but it should be pretty obvious that I'm only going to be going over bigger skins I've had, not small skins, 5, 10, 30 cent skins, because that wouldn't really make much sense, mainly because it'd be a lot of stuff to say and I don't remember all of them. So let's just get into the first big skin. Was StatTrak Up Asmoth, which I unboxed the first time I did unboxing, an actual big unboxing. I think I opened one or two that I got from the end of the game or something. But the first big unboxing, when I unboxed cases in a bulk, I got the StatTrak Up Asmoth, and it was worth $127 is when I sold it. And yes, I sold it, and I'll get to that later. But it was either my 13th case ever opened or 13th one of that case opening. So if it was 13th of that case opening, it'd be 15, 16, something like that ever. But don't quote me on that. I'm just saying that's approximate. It's somewhere around there. But I got that. It was $127 about, and I sold that. And then later on I opened more cases, and the next time I opened cases, I got the StatTrak, or it wasn't the same day I opened these next cases, but the next time I did, I got a StatTrak AK-47 frontside Misty, and I was surprised for getting two things in a row. And some people might say it's a pink, but you know what? It's still a good gun. Even just frontside Misty, it's a good gun. It's a good looking gun, and I actually really like the AK too. So I didn't really like it back there because I was horrible with it, and I'm still not that great, but at least I'm decent with it now. And it was StatTrak. I think it was 40 something or 50 something dollars, so that was really good. Okay, so after, I don't think I sold that right away, the frontside Misty, but I think I opened these next cases with the money I had from the Asmoth left over. But these next two guns, I'm not sure which order it went in. I think it's the way I'm about to say it, but don't quote me on this because I'm not 100% sure. But I got either an Op Hyper Beast or an M4A1S Golden Coil. The next time I'm not sure which one, so I'm just going to say about both. But I remember opening it in the Op Hyper Beast was either $40, around $40, around $50. Actually, no. It was around that. The frontside Misty was around 50. The Op Hyper Beast was around 40. Because I'll tell you how I remember that later when we get to it. But the M4A1, or did I say the Hyper Beast was minimum wear? If I didn't, well, it was minimum wear. And then the M4A1S Golden Coil, I think it was well worn because at the time I didn't think it looked bad. But then I realized that was a skin that it didn't really get paint, the paint wasn't scratched, it just changed by the darkness of it. And now I think about it, it was a pretty dark skin. It's it was still really cool and stuff. All these skins are really cool. If I could have them, I'd really like them, but it's whatever, I sold them. Now I know I sold the Op Hyper Beast. Now I'll get to what happened with the Golden Coil. Or no, I didn't sell a Hyper Beast or a Golden Coil. I'll get to what happened with those later. But the next thing I unboxed was probably the best thing. It has the most value to me. It's not the most expensive, but it has the most value to me because it was my first knife. It was a not an M9 bayonet, just a bayonet stain. It went, I think I ended up selling it for 117, somewhere around there. A little around 110, we'll say. It was over 100, I know that. And I sold that. No, yes, I was in my friend's house, and he had a couple other people too. And I had my laptop over there because he had his computer, and we played a couple competitive matches before other people were there. And when everyone's there, they peer pressured me into selling it. and opening cases with $100-something. So I did that. Got nothing but a few pinks. I think they're all like, I think they were pretty crap pinks. I think I got either 3 or 4 in that, a couple purples and blues. I didn't get anything, any reds or any knife, which getting a knife that fast again, it's like, hey, people will get like some in like a minute, 2 in a minute or something, but I just didn't think I was gonna get one. It would have been nice, but I didn't. And then now what happened to the golden coil, so I'm gonna get to next. So what happened with that is I went onto CSGO Lotto, the betting site, and I put it on a pot. This is before they had coin flip. I put it in jackpot on $30 max, which is, if you don't know, if you're unfamiliar with that site, it's practically where you can't put an item over $30. And the hyperbeat or the golden coil was around 23, I'll say, something like that. So I put it in. I had around the 25% chance. I don't know the exact percentage, but I ended up losing it, and so that was gone out of my inventory. That's the first thing I bet, and I lost it. But yep. And then later at night when I unboxed the knife, now this betting, the thing where I bet the golden coil was before I even got the knife or anything. But why I put that before the betting thing, or why I put the knife before the betting, is because I just wanted to put all the things I unboxed before. I wasn't really putting that in chronological order, if I'm saying that right. I think I am though. But this, like everything else will be, it's just those two things were kind of switched. Along with the Hyper Beast and Golden Coil, I'm not sure exactly which order I got them in, but they're somewhere in between it. So I fixed that, and then the same night I unboxed the knife, I put in the Op Hyper Beast on CSGO Wild, another betting site where it's practically coin flips, and you put the thing in, it gives you the gems, which is practically the same thing as money. And I think I started with like 42 is what it gave me for the Hyper Beast. Now I ended up going up to 211 gems, which is about $211. And I should have just bought out there, but I didn't. And I lost quite a bit. Ended up going down to about 110, I think it was. And then I stopped for a little while, and I was like, no, I'll stop for now. Maybe come back later, do some more, win a little bit more, maybe. So I came back later that day, went up a little higher. I don't know how much higher I went. Then I ended up buying out with a AK-47 Vulcan, M4A1 Hyper Beast, an Op Hyper Beast, and MAC-10 Neon Rider. And I think that was all. Then I remember like I slowly put it back in, like put some stuff back in, and then lost it. And I know like there was occasional times where I'd buy some other small stuff. I know I got rid of the Neon Rider and got it back so many times. I think I ended up getting a music disc for some reason too, sometime in there. And I slowly lost it all, and that was pretty bad. Yeah, it wasn't fun. And then the next thing I did is I didn't unbox these, but I bought an Op Electric Hive and AK-47 Point Disarray, along with M4A4 Evil Dynamo, which that I still have, which kind of spoiled this, and I kind of lost the other stuff I said. Plus I used the rest of the money that I had to just unbox stuff and didn't get anything good at all. But I went and I ended up putting both the actually first I put the Electric Hive on Lucky Wheel, I think the site is CSGO Lucky Wheel, and I almost lost it all, but I came back. I'm like, no, I'm just buying this back before I lose all. So I went onto CSGO Egg, and that's another betting site, and I put on the Op again. I think I ended up losing like most of that, and now I'm like, darn it, let me try to get it back. Put in the AK, and I ended up making some, and I bought that back. I bought the Op back. I bought Neon Rider, a Glock 18 Water Elemental, and an Odd Chameleon. But I couldn't buy the Point Disarray back because someone already bought it out of the market that was on that website. So instead of doing that, I'm like, you know what? I'll buy it. AK-47 Aquamarine Revenge. So I did that, bought that. Next day, I'm like, you know what? I want to go back. I want to try to win some more stuff. Do that. I think I threw in the op, lost it. So I went in with the AK. There's a $10 bet. I'm like, you know what? Okay, I could win this and go up and just take it all out now and be back to normal, or where I was, or I could mess up real badly and lose $10 here. So I flipped a coin in real life. I said if it lands on heads, I'm gonna do this $10 bet. And flip it, lands on heads. I'm like, okay, I'm doing a $10 bet. And the AK was like $18 or something, somewhere around there. So I went, and I lost the bet. So I had like around $8 left, and then I ended up betting a little bit more. Keep going, trying to get back. I ended up going down to like almost nothing. Then I ended up putting in the 3 lower skins: the Neon Rider, the Odd Chameleon, and the Glock 18 Water Elemental, and I lost it all. I don't have any of it left. The best skin I have right now is, I think, the Evil Dynamo. I do have like an AK that's worth like 85 cents or something like that, and an op that's worth like $1, but they aren't that good. My favorite thing that I have is the Evil Dynamo, because that thing just looks sexy. That's probably one of the best M4s in my, well, M4A4s in my opinion. That and like the Dragon King, I think those are the best M4A4, and the HAL. Those 3 are the best M4A4s that I can think of off the top of my head. So yep, that's what happened to my inventory, and that's practically how it is now. I have a few skins I bought here and there off the marketplace with some extra stuff I had left over. But yep, don't make my mistake and be stupid, and don't bet away all of your skins. If you do end up betting, be smart about it. Know when to take your items out. I obviously didn't. At one point I went up to 211 gems, which is about, a gem is $1 about, and I kept betting and went down about 100. And then even when I got the AK Vulcan, the M4 Hyper Beast, or yeah, M4 Hyper Beast, Op Hyper Beast, and the Mac 10 Neon Rider, I should have just stopped there. I shouldn't have went back in. Lost all. And then even with the Electric Hive and the AK and all that stuff I said about, shouldn't have went back in when I had all that stuff either. But it's just so tempting. But try to know when to buy out, and be smart about betting if you're gonna bet, or just don't bet at all. I think from now on what I'm gonna do, it's gonna be hard to do this, but I'm gonna try to go and get a good inventory before I bet. And if I do end up betting though, I will record it and I will upload it. I'm not sure if I'll have good luck or not, but I'll try. We try not to really bet though, because I want good inventory first, and I don't know why I wasn't recording before when I was betting. I don't know why, but that's about it. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It's a little longer. It's about 14 minutes now. And if you want to see more case openings, or if you want to see betting, tell me. I'll try to put money on my Steam and either open cases or buy skins to bet. Wait a second. Didn't I just say I'm going to try not to bet? Yeah, no. Case, if you want to see case openings, then tell me in the comments below. It's like, if you really want to see me to bet, I'll do it. But I need quite a bit of people to leave that down in the comments below if they want me to bet, and I might do it. So that's it for this video, and see ya.